I wasn't thinking very long to hop on live here because there is a confusion that we need to clear out, and that confusion is to let go and to persist. There are a lot of questions. I was like, yes, especially like last 2 days. Okay, so should I persist or should I let go of my desire? Okay, easy. Let's unpack it. Okay, so we're talking love of assumption here. And what are you told to do to stay in your wish fulfilled, right? To persist. But what does it mean to persist? Because the biggest misconception here is that to persist means to repeat your desire over and over and over. And for a moment, okay, let's imagine that this whole like love of assumption is a person. Okay, it's a person. So, and you want like this person to do something for you or to remember about something. So, okay. I wasn't thinking about the example. Oh yeah. So maybe like that's the situation. Love of assumption is a person, and you and like her, him, I don't know. You are having dinner together today at 5. Okay, so scenario number 1. Okay, you and the love of assumption like schedule the date. Then you're not talking about it, like not at all. Still, when the time is like almost there, you're like dressing up, you're dressing up, you're leaving your home, right? And you're going for a meeting. That's the scenario number 1. Scenario number 2 is you and the love of assumption schedule the time, all right? And what you are doing right now is you're sending them that like to love of assumption. Yeah, you're sending them a text like every hour, on every half hour. Like, do you remember? Are we still on? Like, maybe something changed. Like, let me know if something will change. Which of those 2 scenarios is that one that implies, that totally tells you that, yeah, it's done? The first one, right? That one in which you don't have to send any text, any reminders, ask any other questions. The only thing here is really there's the thing that when we have like the basic set in place, I mean, okay, so love of assumption tells that, and that, and that, and that, and like here, how I'm navigating between that, it's so much easier. Its manifestation is a struggle, I'm sorry, but when you have like fucking no idea what the fuck are you doing. And that was to some of you, okay? And yeah, if that was like about you, you know. If you have no idea what you're doing and it's just like a pure struggle and you want to give up, but actually what? Because it's hard to say what are you doing, and probably that's why you have no results and it doesn't working. That's it, all right? So, techniques. What are techniques for? Because law of assumption says that the creation is done. So whatever you are manifesting, you're not creating it. In the sense that you have to do something to make it like be there. What we are doing, if we are like taking the doctrine, the whole idea of how if you are assuming it, okay, like that's how it is, here's what I'm doing, right? Then it says that creation is done. And what are we doing to manifest is deciding what we want and allowing it to show up in a 3D. So again, if you want to use another crazy metaphor here, the difference is between DIYing everything, like sewing your own clothes, and going to the store, choosing and buying. Okay? So there's no process. There's like no long, complicated process needed there. And you know it. Think about all of those situations when you manifested something. You just had like the passing thought about something, or you were like, yeah, that would be nice. And then that happened. And the reason why it was so easy is, do you know why? It's not just like no attachment, It's not that. You were just, the answer is actually very simple. And it's you weren't doing a big deal out of what you were manifesting. And that may be a surprise for you. So there was like no doubt. You were just, that would be nice to have a cup of coffee. Okay? And then there was like no doubt. And no, I shouldn't, like anything like that. And it manifested. And in the meantime, what you were actually doing by not having any not having any doubts or anything like that, you were persisting. Persistence doesn't mean I repeat my request over and over and over and over and over and over again. Persist means to know it's done. So I don't have to do anything else. You're not persisting when you are fantasizing about having your desire. What you are the most probably doing when you are fantasizing about having your desire here and there before it's manifested is you are messing with the how. You are setting like how it should look like, all right? And then it's the more like conditions, the more ideas you have about how the manifestation should look like in the end, the slower it's manifesting. And sometimes you can even stop and block your own manifestation by your fear that, oh my God, so I had this like vision, right? That my house should look like, or my partner should be like exactly like that. In your head, right? You have like how he or she like look like and behaves and like what they like. And you like this vision so much that you're blocking the actual manifestation because you're afraid that in 3D it won't look like that. You won't get what you like imagined with so many details. So persistent, that's persistence. And after saying that, your original question from there, to persist or to let go? Because again, what letting go is it that you have to like give up on your desire? No, it's not like it's like let go, not like give up on it. And like make peace with never ever like getting it. There is, I know actually like one school of like one type of like teachings, like Vadim Zeland teachings, that it was part of his process, like get okay with never having it. And that's hard. That's sometimes very painful. And yeah, tell yourself the rest. Alright? No. What does it actually mean to let go? Is to let go of the craving of like, is it there? Is it there? Is it like looking for it? So in reality, maybe not in reality, let's like use the word in practice. When we talk letting go and persisting, it's the same thing. It's this. There are like two ways to describe the same internal action. That is just, yeah. I know I want it, and because I want it, that means it will show up in my 3D reality, period. So there's actually no question, should I let go or should I persist? It's one and the same thing. That comes down to, yeah, I know it's done for me. I know it will show up in my 3D reality. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching.